What's up, all you stars and studs? It's the 10th wonder of the world, Jake Smith.
I'm here talking to a camera and my friend. My name's Joey Mayberry.
Oh my god, I'm like so nervous about this episode because I can see like the little internet like saying how much strength it has thing. Like it keeps fluctuating on that. So bear with us, listeners. If it sounds terrible, I'm sorry. And also I am what did I call like a cankersaur or whatever when you get that like thing on your tongue?
I think so. I
I
think
don't
canker sore. I think that's what it is.
I have like one of
A
those
canker sore.
like right on the like under tip of my tongue, which is where
Oh,
my tongue moves the most. And my voice is a little raspy because I don't think I'm sick, but my throat's scratchy like from I think just like yelling and being in heat to cold this weekend. So,
yeah.
so that's fun.
Yeah, we'll do it. Also, you were looking at the internet thing. It just on my side said we started recording like right then. So I
Are
don't
you kidding
know.
me?
No, it
All
just
right.
came up. It was like now
Welcome back.
recording.
I'm not going back to adjust that. So if guys, welcome to the Golden Era podcast. If that didn't, but whatever, you get what you get, and you don't get upset. Hey, we've got busy schedules. You're lucky we're making it on here.
Literally, we're very tired people. I had an experience today.
Oh, what happened?
So, this guy came up to me, and I've recognized him because he's like, this is me walking around Carowinds, and I recognized him because he's a park regular. And today, as I'm doing my set, I'm walking around the park, entertaining, telling jokes. He pulls me aside, like does like this, and I was like, okay. And I walk over, and he's like, I just want to let you know that I am so grateful for you. Like, I remember you at Scarowinds, I remember you at Winterfest, and now you're doing this. And I just want to thank you for entertaining my family for as much as you have, because we talk about you all the time. And it was so sweet and so sincere. Here's the thing. He does all this while he's wearing his Make America Great Again hat. And yeah.
Are you an entertainer of Trumpers?
I mean, it's a theme park. So, like, the thing that I'm just sitting here going is like, because you can tell when someone's being real with you.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, we're having a moment here, but little do you know, you're campaigning against my rights. Like,
yeah. I mean, I'm going to go and say, just to not sour this moment for you, that was his family is destitute. He got that bill. He needed a hat.
Destitute. Lord.
Well, that hat's from Goodwill.
So. Here's the thing. I just want to. Can we not wear political statements? Can we not? Like,
please on both sides.
Literally anyone. Because that would have been such a lovely moment today if I wasn't sitting there just going,
It is funny how like seeing someone in like a political tee or hat or whatever will like instantly like ruin your perception. They could be a lovely person with just stupid opinions.
Well, I think the more like thing that gets you kind of nervous about the whole situation is, how will this person deal with me when they learn who I actually am? And will you still be as nice to me as you're being to me right now? Kind of deal. Like, from my end. Like, I sit there, I'm like, oh, if you only knew, would you be sitting here saying nice things to me? Like, you know what I mean?
No, it's very true. But I think that also just goes to show, even for him, and I think even for us, even too, there's people like where perception isn't everything. Like they could be, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Politics is messy, and that's why I'm just like, y'all, just drop it. We don't need it in public right now. Like, it's just not needed.
It is like, honestly, I'm just trying to avoid any of it at all. And I know some of you guys listening to the show are, so I promise we're almost done with this part. But but it's just like, it is like just chaotic and messy, and I just want to be around good vibes and good people. And I mean, like, and it's scary. I mean, like, honestly, like going to all these prides and stuff, like, I definitely get nervous.
Yeah.
So, because like there's crazies out there. Like,
And there just is. But hey, what can you do? It just
and
that moment
listen,
stuck with me, and I was like, I need to share this moment because this moment was like very
yeah.
eye-opening. So yeah, I don't know.
And by crazies, I don't mean you, furry community. Do you? So
No, I love my furries.
I feel
I
like
do
you'd be
question
furry.
it.
You'd be a great furry.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I worked as a mascot for years,
Yeah.
and I just don't think that
Did you
any
get hit on by
aspect.
furries?
I don't think so. Probably. I don't know.
Now you're like
I also,
recollecting those combos.
well, I have no way. I'm one of those people that just cannot tell if I'm being flirted with. Like, I'm just kind of like, oh, you're being so nice to me.
Yeah. I don't think I could be a furry because it's a lot of luggage too. Like, so when I was at Folsom, I saw them moving into the hotel and stuff, and it looked like they had like fucking band equipment with them and these like big things. And also, well-known knowledge about me, I overheat. Not for me, not my life. So
Yeah. I don't know. It's not for me, but I do love furries. They're just lovely people.
They are adorable and they're very nice. They are very nice. The kink community is actually like some of the nicest people you'll meet, to be honest. Like,
some of them, yes, and then just like any other community, some of them, no.
The ones into like blood, no, but like,
but this isn't the blood podcast.
this isn't the blood podcast. This is, although coming up is no, it's not even bad blood this year. It's vengeance. So, oh man. But anyway, it's the Golden Era podcast where Joey and I recap the WWE Women's Division from 2001 on, and we're talking about the week of June 11th, 2005 this week. Now, guys, I've been waiting for this moment, but I was a little mad, but I'll get into that in a second. But we get the Diva Search casting video. Now, here's why I was mad. We got 3 weeks of these gems last year, and they were unintentionally hilarious. And there was story in them. There was the twins, like, I made it and she didn't. She's crying in there. like this year, it was.
And then somehow both of them were on.
Yeah. So weird. They had one casting session this year at the Renaissance Hotel in Los Angeles, probably by the airport. So
easy to get to, especially if you're a model flying in.
Which I guess they had to because they only did one. But yeah, it was the 2005 Diva Search casting special. And they're like, yeah, you got to stand out. And the funniest part is none of these women really did. So, but
the ones who stood out in this are
the ones we know.
Yeah, I was like, oh, there's Ashley. Oh, there's Layla.
If we didn't know them, though, would they have? Because I was like, wow, like, I feel like when I watched this the year before, I was like, there were girls who stood out. The one who actually stood out to me, and probably because she did make it, was the girl Alexis with the sunglasses and the furry coat on, she's like, I've been waiting for this my whole life. And I liked her a lot. We'll get into her more. Loved her. She got robbed. But I think she ended up on Bad Girls Club, so it all worked out.
I will say that Ashley stood out just because she was like the one person that was like wearing a hat. Like,
well, the hat, and actually the hot pink bikini, I was like, wait, none of these girls opted for pink at all?
No, like, they all went very millennial muted tones. Like,
what I do appreciate is like she came in with a character and she was like, I'm gonna stand out, and she did. Yeah, I will say Ashley did stand out because she had like a look. She was like a dirty Avril Lavigne. I was into it.
And my favorite things in the world, those freaking early 2000s arm gauntlets.
Yes.
Yeah, I love those.
She loves an arm gauntlet. She came in with something really unique. And what was cool though too, I remember early on, and in retrospect you're gonna be like, what? A lot of people, like, I remember like on forums and stuff around, were like, oh, she's like Lita, like, because like she's alternative. I'm like, she's alternative, but she's not Lita. She's like, because like she's wearing the skirt, she's trying to be like a little like sexy vixen at the same time. Lita was a tomboy, and like I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah.
Ashley's trying to be sexy and like alternative at the same time, which is unique and different and something we weren't getting yet.
Like Ashley was very like hot topic, and Lita's very just punk.
Which 2005 Hot Topic was it. So
Yes, it
Ashley
was.
knew what to do. And you know what? I guarantee you a lot of her wardrobe came from there.
But there's some like dialogue that's been going around like Hot Topic for like TikToks, and it's like, what do they sell here? Devil worship? Like,
some other people who stood out. Okay, well, Summer, is this PG-13 RR? Like well, RR, and they're like, we're on cable. Like, first of all, and she was wearing essentially a post-it over her vagina.
she
And
really was.
it was like, and there was another girl in the same bikini.
Same bikini. My other thing that got me was they showed that, and then randomly, like for a 0.2 seconds, they show a clip of Coach making out with some girl.
Wait, what was that? I saw that too. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on here?
I don't know, because last I thought he was married. Like when
I don't care, but probably, but also it was just so funny because like the tone of the beginning of it was like Christy coming out. You guys, this has been the best year of my life. And then there's like girls like being like, wow, and like doing like flips and like showing their cooters and stuff. Like,
yeah, show them cooters off.
Like how many girls? I was like, okay, we get it. A lot of you can do splits. Like,
good lord, somebody even did a split. But the thing that like when they showed Christy being like, this is the best year of my life, they didn't show her like at WrestleMania or doing anything WWE wise. It was all backstage clips of her Playboy photo shoot.
Yeah, it was like I was like, okay. I was like, we talk about the other accolades, like how she's like naturally adapted to the audience and stuff. Like, I don't know. But I do think though, the girls they brought in this year, I think they probably only had one casting session because they probably got a little bit more serious and probably contacted agents this year.
They probably did that, but they also probably just knew kind of who they were looking for a bit more. You know what I mean? Like
they refined. Also, well, they narrowed it down to 8. Last year it was 10.
Yeah, my other thing was when you have it just like this is the one shot, you know, like show up and do it. That's so wrestling business for me because there's so many times that you would hear people be like, "Hey, check this Facebook thing. A guy's posting saying he needs someone for a show. Boom, can you be there? Cool." And then you just hop in a car and you drive or you fly or you do whatever you can. Like, so that it kind of just leans into wrestling culture a little bit for me, them doing that. So I kind of respect it.
You're right. It was cool. Yeah. But yeah, no, a lot of blondes. Layla Milani's hair reeking. I can smell the Aussie
my god!
scrunch
Did you
spray.
see that post?
What?
Sorry. Oh, the Facebook post about blonde women in wrestling right now that what started going about. It was in like one of the gay wrestling groups, and I saw it going. Like, it
I
so many
have
shares,
them all muted,
as one should. But I saw this post, and it caught my attention so hard because it had a picture of Charlotte Flair, Tiffany Stratton, Liv Morgan, Natty, and Maxine Dupree. And it was like, it was saying like they're pushing these women and they're going to make these two blonde women a tag team. The era of diversity in WWE is over. They're going back to the model type, and it's very evident. And I'm sitting there just like thinking, like, what are you watching?
What are you watching? Like,
which program?
First of all, I was like, I don't think Charlotte's won anything lately.
No.
And also not for anything. Haven't Natty and Maxine been a tag team for like half a year?
Well, also, have they won anything or done anything?
Like, what are they being pushed as? I haven't seen them do anything. Tiffany's champion, sure, but that's been going on for a while. Liv Morgan's injured, but she's been pushed for a while. But the thing is, there's so many diverse women. I feel like
literally. Well, to like, even if you look at like Money in the Bank, the only white person in the match, well, I forget Rhea, but like only blonde white girl in the match was Alexa.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
why I was
I
like,
don't know.
for some reason I was like, Rhea's not white, she's Australian.
So diverse, women of
So
color.
diverse.
But anyway, but what a but this crop of women though too. But yeah, it wasn't. I was hoping for more funny sound bites from this one, like last year.
Oh, the
Like it was
Diva
really
Search.
just
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
it was just really like a lot of
I thought you
yeah,
meant
I'm
current women's
excited.
wrestling because I'm also would
Oh
like
no,
some
not
funny
even.
sound bites from current
I
women's
would
wrestling.
love that. Oh, what did happen? Like Oscar was like, "The fire is on" or something. Like
The fire is. I hope that's what she said.
I don't. I like. It's something about fire. I don't know. It was, but yeah. What if one of the Diva Search girls just said that instead? But Crystal, I remember seeing
Nobody's
her.
ready for Kimberly.
I'm so excited. I was hoping to see. I recognized a lot of the girls. I'm so excited to hear them talk next week. I'm so excited for Simone. I'm so excited for the hottest and wildest summer you've ever seen.
I'm very excited for it. As soon as I saw her in this promo, I immediately just in Teddy Long's voice went Crystal, and I cannot
Crystal,
wait. Crystal,
I got a few
Crystal.
reasons to vote for me. Want to see? So, but I'm so excited. This is a really fun Diva Search. But yeah, and first of all, not Ashley though. Already getting down like she's pretending she's in the SmackDown intro, I was like, you bitch, like you know how to work this. She's so good.
It
But
pays
yeah,
to watch the thing that you're auditioning for, you know?
for real.
Who knew?
Oh yeah. Like you could tell none of these women, like most of these women, probably had no idea like what was going on and stuff like that.
I like Stone Cold Steve Batista.
What's your favorite match? I'm not sure. I really prefer Zippo lighters. Oh. But anyway.
Oh, I just got that. How did that? Okay, go ahead.
I laughed for a solid minute the other day because I got served an ad. Like I got served a lot of weird jewelry ads, and it was a ring, and it said onion on it, and I was like, "Why would anyone buy that?" I'm like, "Oh, onion ring." But anyway, but I kind of want it now.
That's so stupid.
So dumb, but now I want it.
I do kind of want it. I wish it looked like
it. I did too. It did. See, that's why I was thrown off because it didn't look like an onion ring. It was just like a gold ring. It said onion.
Honestly, if it was a little ring that looked like an onion ring, I would buy that.
I'd wear it. I'd eat it.
I'd wear that. I'd buy it now.
All right.
Don't eat it. It's metal.
It come out painfully. But the Divers are there. We are getting them. All right. So up next, we have a new valet. Lilian Garcia is now relegated to valet for Viscera.
Yes, coming out in her best Lita cosplay.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got like a leather top on and black pants, and like she's like all giddy and happy to be with Viscera. So apparently they were both not on Raw last week. And they were like, yeah, they were at a nude beach, and I'm like, what?
Why
so? But yeah, so Viscera just like wrestles Maven. He humps him a few times, literally.
I love that his move is that he humps people. That's I don't know why, because I never thought that I would get to a point in this podcast where I would be saying it, but I like Viscera. I do.
I don't dislike him. I think now that he's with Lilian, well, it's funny. I enjoyed his stuff leading up to this with Lilian, but now that he's with her, I'm like, okay, I'm over it.
Yeah. I don't think it's him. I think it's Lilian.
I think it's her. I agree. I don't think she's good in this.
No. Yeah. She's doing that Michelle McCool arm.
Yeah.
Oh, that Michelle McCool arm.
Break it. So it's not for me. And the hair tips are getting progressively darker
and longer.
and longer. I'm like, what's happening here? Is it blood? So,
Nope, it's grape jelly.
So anyway, Viscera just took her while making a sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh.
Crunchy. All right.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
So yeah, basically Viscera just wins and then he carries Lilian to the back. So there's really not any development here, just that they're now a thing. Lilian is now his manager, I guess. And there's that.
Yes.
Neat. All right. So Kane is about to do his pyro thing in the ring, and then Kane, Lita's music hits, and Lita comes out in her SmackDown versus Raw 2007 outfit.
Yeah.
I was like, I know this look. When she came
My
out.
favorite was you could tell that she thought that they were going to cut her music earlier than they did, because she walks out, hey Kane, and then she just stands there.
Yeah. Kane, hey, Kane.
Kane.
Anyway, Kane. Kane. So, okay. Kane. She's like, hello, okay. So she's like, hey, Kane. Listen, I know you wanted to do your big pyro thing, but you should be used to disappointing people by now.
These are starting to get so brutal already. These promos.
They are. I can't believe I'm saying this. I really just need her to make out with Edge.
That's all. That's it.
That's it.
Well,
so
I don't need her to be against Kane, because even during this whole thing, the crowd's chanting, "You screwed Matt."
It's like, it's so weird. I mean, we kind of have to get through this hurdle, though, unfortunately, to get to it, because she was with Kane in the story, but
and no one's ever cared about it. That's the thing. Just no. Lita and Kane has never been a good dynamic.
To be honest, they probably could have gotten by for a few weeks, having written off Kane off TV for a few months, like having Edge and Lita have destroyed him. We didn't need him to come back and feud with them. He could have been traded to SmackDown. What we could have done is have Edge and Lita in no particular feud. Honestly, just have them beating a few jobbers every week and done just establishing themselves as the it couple, and then Matt returns.
Yeah, honestly, that's really all they at this point, did they even know Matt Hardy was going to come back? Or
I'm sure the talks were happening, because it's every week they're getting the Matt Hardy chance,
Yeah.
So Lita's like, listen, Kane, I have to bring someone out here. Gene, can you come out here? Gene. So Snitsky comes out. You know what really got me about all this was the way Lita said, I really just have to thank ya.
I really just have to thank ya.
Thank ya.
Kind of Irish, a little Scottish.
Yeah.
Thank ya.
She's like, yeah, Gene, and you've been trying to tell me this whole time it wasn't your fault. It wasn't. It was Kane's. It was Kane's. So it wasn't. So I really have to thank you. And pulls him by his little goatee and kisses him. For why?
Why does she gotta be a slut?
Yeah,
I hate this part of this.
Why does she gotta be a slut? If they wanted to do something like that, couldn't he have just slapped her ass or something? I don't need her.
She doesn't need to make out with everybody, but also I don't know. It's so much better if she doesn't. She's such a better character if she doesn't.
I know. Or she could have been I really have to pat you on the back for that one. And seductively do that. Or something like that. it's just I don't know. So then since he leaves, I was like, this was a waste of time. Like,
yeah, because nothing happened.
Nothing happened. We didn't need to do the Gene thing. So then we could have left it as she still doesn't like him.
Yeah.
So and then she brings out her fiance, Edge. So so Edge comes out wearing a truly atrocious Kane shirt.
It's real bad.
I don't remember this one.
I don't, for probably reasons.
Well, I don't think either of us were like gotta find the new Kane shirt. Well,
especially when it looks like that. Like, that's bad.
It's really bad. It's like it's like a line art of Kane, but there's only one eye visible. Like, just looking,
and that eye's on fire.
It's stupid. It says one-eyed monster or something on it. Hate it. So Lita announces.
Why does it say one-eyed monster on it?
Hate it. I don't know.
Why does it say dick on his shirt? I don't understand.
I'm not sure, because Kane also visibly has two eyes.
Is it a see no evil thing?
No, see no evil is not for another year. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with this. I don't know if it was because he wears one colored contact. I'm like, is he supposed to be blind in one eye? They've never addressed that.
Is he blind? I don't know. It would explain the fashion. I just don't know what's going on with that.
It's dumb. So Lita announces to Kane that next week her and Edge are getting married on Raw, which to me, I'm not gonna lie. Here's the thing. If they're supposed to be this like sex pot rock and roll couple, I don't think they'd be rushing to marriage.
Yeah, that's the thing. That seems so out of character.
That's what I thought too. I was like, they would not be like, oh my God, I love you, but let's get married. Like, no, bitch. They'd be like, let's fuck.
Yeah, you don't need a ring to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just a cock ring. So like,
maybe Edge is young at this point, so
he's probably fair. Yeah,
he's like what, 27, 28?
Oh, maybe that's why the shirt says one-eyed monster.
He's gonna show Lita his one-eyed monster. And you know what I was thinking? I don't have like a big urge, but I would like to see it. I would like to know what it looks like.
I don't know, because I'm thinking that You Think You Know Me is because Edge has like a mountain of pubic hair. Like, and that's why, like, because you think he wouldn't, and then it's like, oh! So just well,
that's what happens is he's gonna shave the pubic hair and then just look down and be like, it's so clear it's me.
So another way to get some butter. Everything has come to life.
Take the 2 life off.
Ew.
Everything is come.
So one-eyed monster. So, but yeah, he is going to show Lita his one-eyed monster after the wedding. But yeah, the wedding is
she's
next
already
week.
Seen
Plenty of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the wedding thing is a little, I mean, I understand it for like, and then she's also like, and we're not even going to wait till after Vengeance. We're going to do it in Phoenix next week or whatever. And I'm like,
okay.
All right. Like, I just like the whole wedding part just seems like off to me, and just like something they would not give a shit about. Like, I feel like couples like that are usually like, oh, if we get married, we get married. If we don't, we don't.
Yeah. Or they're just like, yeah, we don't care about getting married. We're not doing that. Like, yeah,
like she should have been like, next week on Raw, we're gonna do anal. Like, like that seems more apropos for this kind of couple. Like,
sponsored by Rush. Remember, when you need to open it up, one whiff and one run.
Kane, next week he's gonna put it in my JVC kaboom box. Like, I'm gonna feel his tower of power. So
Not the Tower of Power.
I
I
vaguely remember that being a
forgot
thing.
about that.
Mm-hmm. Remember boomboxes? They were fun. Um,
Hmm. Do
where
you know
was
what I realized is such an old song? Today, that song Replay by Ayaz came on.
oh my god, it's
And I'm
like
like,
2008, 2009.
yeah, but here's the thing. Is it so dated? Because it's like my iPod stuck on replay. Who has an iPod?
Oh my god, yeah, I miss iPods. But
I do.
yeah,
Yeah, like that song's already dated history at this point. Like that's
my re-record it. My iPhone's stuck on replay.
my Spotify stuck on replay.
So dumb. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh my god, that is so dated.
Mhm.
Wow. So anyway, so Lita and Edge are getting married next week. All right, guys, but we're gonna go over to SmackDown.
SmackDown, Mississippi.
So I thought she was fired, so I was
I
shocked.
did too.
I was like, what a treat. But also, so we find out Kurt Angle's been drafted to Raw. Great. But
And
Carly,
we find out that in the weirdest and dumbest segment I think I've seen in a long time.
it's yeah, I could have done without. I listen. I have a confession to make. Um, I don't find Carlito entertaining. Um, I find him pretty, like now. Then
Now, yes, then
yeah,
no.
then no. And I always dreaded Carlito's Cabana segments because I'm like, these aren't funny or fun or anything for me.
They started to get better when he went to Raw.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, SmackDown is in like kind of a bleak spot right now. I won't
Oh
lie.
yeah, just based
Like
on
it is
I don't know everything we're about to talk about.
very clearly the B show right now. But
The,
so
but oh my god, I don't I get Carlito's Cabana as well, but so here's the thing: he's got Booker T and Sharmell on there, and if it was anybody else's like show, you think of like the highlight reel and Piper's Pit, even Moment of Bliss, like all of these different show segments throughout the years. They asked questions. There was like a reason that they brought
for
someone
their
out
that
there.
yeah.
This was just him like going, so Carly was like, so Booker T, Kurt Angle's been drafted over to Raw. How does it feel that all of a sudden he might be banging your wife? And Booker T's like, what? Just like everybody else, because how does that make any sense? And he's like, well,
Yeah.
she's a diva, so she could get drafted over to Raw. And if she gets drafted over to Raw, it's just free reign for Kurt Angle to do whatever he wants. And I'm like, one, terrifying scenario that you're trying to put on here. And two, none of this is a question or any sort of like
Yeah.
it
It
doesn't
was
progress anything.
really weird. So like, yeah, Booker T's like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, and he's like, I hate the cabana. Like, and
Everyone does.
Sharmell's like, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Carlito.
That honestly, best part of the whole thing is her saying Carlito. That was the
Yeah,
only thing
it
that was
really
good this whole
was.
segment.
Like, and she's like, they're essentially like, me and my man, we get off on like, beating Kurt Angle and anyone else who gets in our way. And like, they're like, go after him and throw apples at him.
That's a weird thing for a couple to be into. Like, have y'all tried getting like a
Yeah.
motorcycle or
Yeah. It's like it really turns us on to just attack people. Next week they're gonna try anal too. So
yeah, with an apple, but
it's like
I was
why is the busy world of Richard Scary the only thing I can think of with the little worm that comes out of the apple?
oh, I mean, if you're not, ew, I don't know what you're talking about, but ew,
You don't know the busy world of Richard Scary?
no,
You should because there were Happy Meal toys based around it. So I'm gonna make you look that up. So
okay.
but anyway, okay.
No, but also, did you, whenever they're just chucking apples, Did you also think of the trees from the Wizard of Oz? Because I was thinking of the trees from the Wizard of Oz.
I here's what I was thinking. I'm suing because this was not a safe night to be an audience member at this edition of SmackDown. No, the segment and the second segment we're going to talk about after this, I was like, so many projectiles in this arena this evening. And first of all, the fucking apple hits you in the head. That's going to hurt. Like,
it's gonna hurt a lot, but then you've got to think the amount of like money these people paid to be that close. At that time, they probably paid a good what, $150.
yeah.
So like to get beamed, isn't that crazy that that's like a
It is
realistic?
actually wild that like that's how much like these things used to cost. And then like someone texted me today, they're like, yeah, I put the they're like, hey, are you interested in WrestleMania? Because I put the down payment on for tickets. And I was like, the what?
The down payment. There's a statistic that I actually saw recently, and they're talking about like festival culture and like how the world's kind of in a recession and going into all that. At the most recent, is it Coachella, the big one that happens out in
Yeah,
the desert?
Yeah.
Over 60% of ticket goers put their tickets on payment plans to go to Coachella.
Can you imagine? Oh my God.
To go to Coachella. And these people who already don't have enough money to pay for the ticket are going to this venue where they're charging like $20 for water. Like, wild.
That's not going to work for me because here's the thing. In addition to that, now that I know I'm having a payment plan, and so that's going to be in the back of my head, but also I'm going to have the added pressure to make sure I have fun. And then I'm not going to have fun because I'm going to think too much about, am I having enough fun to be on a payment plan? I don't think so, honey. So like,
I could have enough fun to be on a payment plan. I think,
but wouldn't you think about it? Wouldn't you be like, I'm paying for this in the future?
Oh, well, no, I'd be doing the same thing if I paid up front too. Like if I paid that big amount of money to go to something, I better have the time of my life because like that's the reason I like have kind of slowed down trying to go to Disney because Disney's not giving me the return on investment anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just so much money. Like
You
paying
really,
almost $800 and something for a ticket to something is wild to me.
That's not, yeah. Just like it's not. That's why I think like, especially with Mania this year, why I'm so pissed they're back in Vegas. Because the thing is, they wouldn't be charging the same prices in New Orleans.
Yeah,
it's based on the area, it's based on the arena, all that stuff. Because even LA, that's a brand new arena. That compared to what I paid in Philadelphia doesn't compare. Philadelphia was reasonable because our arena is a piece of shit. So like there's literally no roof. But like LA was really expensive. So I was like, oh, that was wild. Vegas was assault. How expensive that was. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And then like the fact that they're like, okay, we're gonna have it in New Orleans, which is like quasi feasible for people. Never mind. So I understand the anger and I understand because not only that, because like there's all the other fucking events around it, and it's so expensive, and it's so like literally like thousands of dollars on this fucking weekend.
Yeah, to just do a thing. And I don't know, like if I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars, like I'm gonna go like an all-inclusive vacation or something like that. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just I don't know. I am I'm struggling with it. The only thing I would pay that amount of money for is probably China's WrestleMania 17 outfit. So, or Judgment Day. If like either of those ever became available, take it. Take my money. Because I would love those. But anyway. All right. So Sharmell. All right. So time for my favorite segment of the week. I'm so excited about this. This was so stupid and definitely this is stuff I love about this era. Segments like this.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying that like I like ironically, like I genuinely love this stupid shit. Like,
it is really fun. Also, okay, so we're about to talk about Hayden, right?
I think you're gonna say something similar to me, but go ahead.
What is the similar thing you're going to say? Because this look, I have to know what's behind this face. What were you going to say?
I kind of enjoyed him in this segment.
I
a
liked
lot.
him a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Like he actually made me laugh a lot, and I was like, I'm a Heidenreich stan.
I am
Like,
kind of a Heidenreich.
like his
Honestly,
like we talked about it before about like Stitsky like having his little interjections. Heidenreich kept having them, and they were so stupid and funny. Like,
oh my god, all of them made me giggle, and I
yeah.
love his little walk. His little
Wait, I didn't even remember him doing that. And I was like, this is hilarious. So Heidenreich comes out, first of all, holding a novelty giant Hershey bar because they're in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
when I tell you the evil things I would do to that chocolate bar, like
Would you see?
if I got handed that, don't come near me for a few hours. Like you're just not gonna see a human. You're gonna see something yeah, yeah.
I just, for me personally, okay, this is gonna be really unpopular. I don't really love chocolate.
Die.
I I only like chocolate with like a Reese's. Like I like a Reese's. Or I like white chocolate. I don't like regular chocolate though. If ultimately though,
How do you not like chocolate?
I just don't. I prefer a gummy candy if I'm gonna have candy. Like I like a gummy bear. I like a Sour Patch Kid. I like something like that. That is like my go-to for candy.
No.
So like if there was like Gummy Bear World, Haribo World, sign me up. Like I'm going.
No, not for this queen. You can call me a Gaystus Gloop. I would be drinking from the chocolate river. I would literally be like chocolate everything for me. Like,
that was a really good play on that name. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you. But no, like
sorry, that tickled me.
You're good. But what you do need to try, this is an embarrassing new thing for me.
Oh, no.
My new favorite candy that I'm obsessed with, and I may have already said it on this show, I don't remember. I'm obsessed with the Mr. Beast bars. I really like Mr. Beast
I haven't tried one yet. You know, I haven't seen them in the wild yet.
They're at most stores.
Maybe
the you probably like the peanut butter one. It's really good.
Probably gonna like mess up my internet, but I'm adding it to my Amazon cart now so I don't forget to do it. Let me see. They're probably on Feastables.
Feastables. I love.
Is that it? Is that it?
Yes. I love
milk chocolate butter. Bars. Wait, are there? Oh, wait, there's flavors. Peanut butter.
There's peanut butter crunch.
Milk crunch. Milk chunklet. Okay. All right. Well, I just want the peanut butter ones though.
Do you like crunch?
Yeah, I do like crunches.
You should get peanut butter crunch.
Okay. All right, now I have to eat these things. What's this one?
The almond's really good too.
Oh, wait, he has like little. Wait, what are these? Does he have like little Reese's like knockoffs? What are these?
Oh yeah, I think he does now too.
Made with puffed rice. What the fuck? Oh, that's what a Nestle Crunch is.
Yeah, it's Rice Krispie.
Okay, wait. I don't know why, but I'm like LOLing that like Liquid. Does he own Liquid Death?
He might.
Okay, because that like came up in this search, and I was like, that's random. Okay, there's also almond and dark chocolate. Oh, I would do the dark chocolate sea salt. I do like sea salted chocolate. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Good. There's a variety pack I'm purchasing. I will let you know if I like them, and if I don't, I'll bring them this weekend, and you can take them all for me.
Yeah, I love this.
Please remind me to pack that fucking Mandy Rose figure. I actually saw it next to my lube in my drawer the other day, and I was like, "Oh, I need to."
Is it still there next to the lube?
Absolutely.
Please snap a photo before you remove it from the drawer. Because that's hilarious.
That's literally where she is, but I will send you a picture.
This is the best thing in the entire world.
After I finish recording, I'm gonna take that picture and put her in my bag so I don't forget her. So, okay, cool. We should. I'm gonna give you her in front of one of the queens too, so they're like, "What the fuck?" Like, so anyway, okay. So this amazing segment. So Heidenreich's like, "I love Hershey's chocolate, and I wrote a poem about Hershey's chocolate." And
What is the thing? He's like, I love chocolate and I love making friends.
yeah. A poem by Joey Mayberry. So, but wait,
You're
but
not wrong.
mid poem, and this is actually a little heelish, but we get the boom, boom, come on, baby, you know it. Now just go for it. And the and the divas come out with some of Hobby Lobby's finest wicker baskets. And
And a
they're
ton of Hershey's Kisses.
ton of Hershey. They're just chucking. I'm like, did Hershey pay them to like promote? Like, this is very branded content right now. But they're like just like chucking them into the audience, and children are like, like being
But also,
pelted
Lauren
with it.
Jones is here.
Lauren Jones is here. We thought she was long gone. Now this was I won't lie though. This was weird. Cause where
Was
is
Tori
Tori
Wilson?
Wilson?
Where is Tori Wilson?
I was like, okay, wait, we're getting the B SmackDown divas, but no Tori. Well, Tori was probably like, I really don't eat chocolate. Like, so I don't know.
To be honest, Tori's probably like, they were like, you can come and do press or you can come to TV and throw chocolate. She's just like, press.
Yeah, so, or you know what, maybe they were, actually, no, this would have planted some good Melina seeds, because I know we're going to get to that soon, but I don't know, maybe they were waiting on that. But so they had Miss Jackie, who I also low-key forgot was still there too, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of surprised she's hanging on.
Literally, because what is she doing?
It's weird. It's like she's almost like regressed from being like a character and having a look and having something unique about her to being just a diva standard
from Mississippi. Like,
Mississippi.
yeah, that's honestly what I'm going to call these girls from now on. No, because Lauren Jones is iconic. If I don't know who you are, you're from Mississippi.
Yeah, and then Michelle is in like her substitute teacher dress, and they're like, "Whoa, looking hot, Michelle." I'm like, "Is she?" Like,
no,
like, this. She looks good, but this isn't giving diva.
Because that's just not her, and I respect it.
Yeah, I respect it, but I'm just so frustrated with them being like more or less. I won't lie, she's giving what like Molly Holly's character was.
Yeah,
like it's not giving like, ooh, I'm like a little sexy. I'm gonna wear like these revealing things. It's like I'm gonna cover up my clit. Like she's
is
not
it
giving
PG or R?
Is this PG or R? So, and then Joy, well done. She knows her color scheme. We've addressed this before, and she's got like just her ass cheeks hanging out, perfect. Like
she does.
So,
she like, you know why she works so well at what they gave her? Because she reads as side character.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's not a main. I really do wish she stuck around longer. I would have loved to see her do like a storyline, like as a manager, or like just, I don't want her wrestling, but I love her, the idea.
What happened
of
to
her.
Big Show?
I don't know. They just kind of scrapped that. I think he goes to Raw now too. I don't know. I don't know. But I would have loved to see her stick around a little longer. She would have been really fun. Honestly, a cute little feud with her and Melina would have been fun.
I think so, but they're going a different route, it seems.
Yeah. So, anyway, so they have Miss Jackie comes over and she's like, Heidenreich, I couldn't help but notice you have the biggest bar of chocolate I've ever seen. Can I share with you? Yeah, I'll share with my friends. And she like takes a bite.
Yeah, and the crowd whooped and hollered for it like it was sexy.
Yeah, I was like, ew.
And I'm like, will y'all fetishize a woman doing anything? Is that where we're at?
And she like takes the big bar with her and she's like, it's mine now. Oh, also, we forgot to mention Heidenreich's face is like covered in chocolate because apparently the chocolate just smeared everywhere.
Yeah, well, you can definitely tell that they really worked hard to try to put smeared chocolate on his face, and it didn't work that well. So it was it was
Yeah.
hanging on as much as it
It
could.
was hanging on. So then Lauren Jones comes over and she's like, "Ah, Heinrich, do you know what a bar of chocolate that big does to a woman? Oh, Joy." I was like, "What the fuck?" Did we need that? Like,
Well, I
the
would just
answer
look at
is
her and
yes, we
did. Be like, clearly you're on your period. Like,
So, and then Joy comes over. Heinrich, I just really have to tell you why I came out here. I just really want to give you a big kiss. And then she bends over.
yeah.
A free boot. And she pulls out one of those novelty big Hershey kisses that my mom used to put in my Valentine's Day baskets. And he's like,
Have you ever smoked a joint and then just had one of those?
no.
Top 10 experiences in life. top 10. Like 10 out of 10 will recommend. Probably
I
not
feel
for
like
you.
they're
You don't
hard
like
to eat.
chocolate.
Yeah, I don't like chocolate. And I always thought they were hard to eat.
They kind of are, and that makes it even more fun.
Do you think anyone's ever used one as a butt plug?
Definitely.
So
Yeah.
Heinrich. so
Honestly, I'd watch. I'd take a look. I'd be intrigued.
So Heinrich's like, oh, thank you, friend. Oh, friends, my friends. And then Melina's music hit. Well, Eminem's music hits. And Melina and Eminem come out. She does her split, you know. Also, side note, I do love the LOL taunts of like Eminem as she's doing her split. They're like, yeah, come here.
They are the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts, and I can't unsee it.
That's a really good one.
It is on.
Spot on.
Yeah.
So anyway, so she gets in the ring. She's like, ew.
I popped for you.
I did too. Hershey Kisses. Don't you know there's nothing sweeter than Eminem?
Okay, so I don't remember any of this segment happening,
Oh,
but that line has stuck with me since my childhood. Like I remember her saying that.
Yeah, I was like, that was good. That was really good. And she's like, then Michelle's like, Melina, what's your problem? All we're trying to do is have a little fun.
It's a little fun.
And then Melina goes, all we're trying to do is have a little fun. It's very rare. I need to pull Doug aside and be like, you need to just like come watch this because he's like normally like, enough. What are you laughing at? But like, I was like, you'll actually laugh at this. This is really funny. Actually, Michelle, all you're doing is getting fat. And then I also love Loki, Johnny yelling over her shoulder, fatty. And then also Michelle looking at her stomach.
My favorite thing
Fatty.
about all of it though is you just hear. Did you hear Heidenreich? He said, "Oh, it's mean."
Yeah, yeah. It's like Heidenreich, and Heidenreich's like, hey, you can't talk to Heidenreich or Heidenreich's friends like that. Well, Heidenreich, do you want me to be your friend? Maybe. Well, let me tell you this. I will never be your friend. Hey.
Did this became a Heidenreich Stan account? Like it
His,
did.
his like little like one-liners are really funny. This. So Michelle has had enough. That's how she's going. McCool. So Michelle, what was the lack of the new video? Let's go back and re-record your message because we were so good. So they me and Melina.
I love Melina.
So Michelle spears Melina down. And
Out
like
of nowhere.
Yeah, like she's like, I'm wearing a teacher dress, and like just like like
Okay, so here's the part where she starts to shine because where Michelle shines is in the ring. Like
yeah. I mean, honestly, though, the choice that they said, we're going to let Michelle be the one to attack, and not Jackie, the one who's been wrestling for a few years.
Doesn't matter. She still doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah. She's just like, I'm just here for the chocolate. Like, I just want this. I just want this WWE worn chocolate.
Also, how would it feel if the girl who didn't win her I'm sexy, look at me competition is now wrestling and you won the wrestling reality competition and you're not?
Yeah.
I would feel some sort of way.
I would feel some sort of way too. I would be like, I think it's time to update the resume.
So. Yeah. This is my headshot and my resume.
So Michelle and Melina are brawling. Eminem tries to break it up, and like Michelle gets tossed out of the ring, and the other girls are just like, "Let's go eat some chocolate." Like leave. And Eminem gives Heidenreich the snapshot.
I do like after they did it, they all like leaned over him and did like this.
Yeah, I love that taunt. Yeah. So in my head though, this segment happened like months later, but like looking at it now, I'm like, oh, this does make sense that this would have happened timeline wise, because this is leading into like when they start feuding with him for the tag titles. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I won't lie, terrible segment, loved it, need more. So
yeah, agreed.
That is the exact type of crap I love. So yeah.
That was iconic. Everything about it was iconic.
It was so good. So good. Also on Heat this week, we got Stacy Keibler doing nothing. Heat. She comes out with the Hurricane and Rosie. They beat the Heartthrobs. And yeah, I'm just like, I love Super Stacy. I think she's iconic. I love the look, but I need more.
She needs to do something.
I guess she's a face, but like let her still taunt or
let her do anything.
Anything. She just kind of like
she walks out.
Checks on Hurricane and Rosie when they fall to the outside. She's like, "You good?"
Hurricane needed to be checked because who told him to wear blue pants?
Wondering that too. I was like, did they make a figure in these blue pants?
I don't think so. You know who I do want a figure of? Blue Pants from NXT.
I knew you were going to say that.
I
forgot about. We should have kept that. But anyway, but that's all the action for this week. Quite a fun week. Really enjoyed the development in the SmackDown women's division and Melina having her first interaction with the girlies over there.
I know. So, it's going to get so good.
It's going to get so good. All right, let's do our power rankings for the week.
Our rankings, because there's no figure news.
No figure, none. Disappointing. I'm like, can we get a picture or something?
Can I tell you how upset I was? Because you know what I've been seeing on Walmart's and still can't find it. The line with the new Chelsea basic has been dropping everywhere, and there's no Chelsea greens. It makes me sad.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
Malicious.
I want her. Okay, so power rankings.
So I did have a different number one, but I'm actually going to give number one to Melina.
Ooh, why Melina?
So I think her having her first interaction with the SmackDown Divas was actually a really big moment for her, and she gave us an entertaining, funny, and fun promo this week. It wasn't really wrestling, but I think it was the best promo this week. I enjoyed her work.
Okay. This is going to tell a lot about my opinions of this week. My number one is Ashley Massaro for making her debut.
Valid though. To be honest, I think that makes sense. I think, this is the first step in a very big career transition for her. So that's fair. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to go with that one.
Who else was there this week?
Yeah, that's a hard week.
I'm going to give number 2 to Ashley for myself.
I like that. My number 2 will be Melina for doing a split.
Excellent. Number 3, not that I loved it, I'm going to give to Lita just because she announced a main event segment for the next week.
Number 3, I'm going to give to Michelle McCool for just having a little fun.
All I'm trying to do is have a little fun.
Just having a little fun. She's loving life.
Number 4, I'm giving to Lauren Jones for not being fired.
But my number 4 is also Lauren Jones for not being fired.
I was like, pleasant surprise. And unfortunately, number 5 is Michelle McCool because she did do stuff this week, and I have to include her because that would be biased.
My number 5 is incredibly biased. I'm giving it to Viscera's trash bag coat because
not even Lilian with her Lita cosplay.
No, it's that coat. Something about him walking out in a trash bag makes me so happy.
I love that we were both so disturbed by that Sharmell segment. She didn't make the cut.
No, give her some character development. They were like, "You're a diva now," and I was like, "No." What?
I also I was like, when did that happen?
Like, that's Booker T's wife. That's why she's here.
Yeah, I was like, you've been saying Booker T's wife, not diva.
Yeah.
Like, make up your mind. All right. Well, whatever. That Hershey's chocolate segment made up for everything. Now I want to go to the Hershey World. You know what I did have though? My mother-in-law went to Hershey World recently, and they have all the weird flavors there. So I had a cotton candy Hershey bar. That was really good.
I love those.
This is gonna sound weird, but a lemon Hershey bar was really good.
I bet that is good.
Lemon Kit Kat, which was amazing. I love lemon flavors. It's really lemon is my favorite flavor for like a dessert or pistachio. But I like old man taste.
What's your stance on key lime?
Love key lime.
So we're going to Pigeon Forge. Me and Marcos are next week.
Yeah.
And there is a place that's like the key lime guy is what it's called. So he does nothing but like custom key lime desserts and drinks and stuff like that. So we're gonna go there.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Oh my god, send me all the pictures. I do love it. We literally, Doug and I, so key lime is his favorite.
Okay.
We literally went to Key West just to eat a bunch of different key lime pies for a trip one year because he's like,
as one does.
Yeah, he's like, can we do that? Like it was his turn to pick the trip. And I was like, okay. But Key West was cool though. Actually, you would actually really enjoy Key West. It's fun.
I'm from Florida, or I lived in Florida for a few years. I've been to Key West many times. I like Key West.
Okay, you know what? We're done here. Sorry,
I was there for 5 years. Sorry for being cultured and traveled, Mr. I'm on a plane every week.
All right. Joey, where can people find you to watch you eat a Hershey bar with Jackie Gata? I don't know.
Onlyfans.com. No, I'm kidding. So you can find me at Joey_Mayberry on Instagram and Threads, Joey.Mayberry on TikTok. Links to my YouTube is on all of that as well. And if you like cartoons and Drag Race, I've been obsessed with making little cartoon drag characters. And there's a whole Instagram called cartoon.dragrace that I'm working on. And if you're listening to this right now, Seuss from Gravity Falls has just been eliminated. We're on week 3. Come and check it out.
That bitch. You guys can follow me at Jacob on Instagram. And also love seeing you guys at the Q Care Plus events we've been doing. So many. I met a really lovely group of you guys in Walton Manors, and I'm so sorry. I'm so dumb, and I forget all of your names. It was a very alarming and hot day, so my memories
They're all Steven.
They're all. Thank you, Steven 1, 2, and 3 for stopping by. And big thank
There's
you
a 4th.
They died. But
well, they just have to have the 4. That way they can be Steven numbered.
Steven numbered. Okay. Oh. And big thank you to Trinity the Tuck. You were wonderful to have. But gays, come on by to Sidetrack in Chicago this weekend. Hi, gay. Sidetrack in Chicago this weekend. We have got Alaska Thunderfuck, but as you will see on the Q Care Plus signage, Alaska star symbol. Oh, F star symbol CK. Will be appearing this Sunday, and then on Saturday. I should have done this in reverse or whatever. Selena S10E9 and am I saying that right? S10E9?
Yeah, S10E9.
S10E9. Okay, that makes more sense because I feel like I'm like S10E9. I have to say it with like a little twang and like a little flair to that. Like S10E9.
It's like STDs.
Drag queens are the worst. I love it. And Laganja Estrada. So stop by and meet them this weekend at Sidetrack in Chicago, and then I'll be in New York next week. So hope to see a lot of you listeners. Literally, Joey and I both love when you guys come up to us. So tell us you listen to us. You can come up
to us both because I'm showing up at Sidetrack on the 21st. So
guys, it's also a Golden Era meet and greet. So if you are a fan, come by. You can, Joey and I, maybe we'll take a picture with you if you're pretty. So just kidding. We'll
give us $5.
Give it. We're not charging. We're not charging. We have to file insurance stuff. I'm not doing that. So
not if it's cash.
Not if it's cash. Guys, also please follow and listen to our show, Golden Era _pod. We are on Twitter. No, we're not. Why did I say that? We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. And we have a store. And guys, also be sure to leave us a review. 5 stars is the best. It definitely helps us move up in those power rankings. Joey, anything else?
Jesus, Matt.
All right. Well, thank you for listening. Carlito.